surprised at the level of insecurity in the country, says Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday expressed shock at the level of violent crimes in the northwest and other parts of the country, promising tougher measures against bandits that had made life difficult for Nigerians. He said, "I was taken aback by what is happening in the northwest and other parts of the country." The president told a delegation from Niger State today in Abuja, adding, "During our campaigns, we knew about the Boko Haram. What is coming now is surprising. It is not ethnicity or religion. Rather, it is one evil plan against the country." Buhari then said what he would do. He said, "We have to be harder on them. One of the responsibilities of government is to provide security. If we don't secure the country, we will not be able to manage the economy properly." The president spoke while receiving a delegation of eminent citizens from Niger State led by the governor, Alhaji Sani Bello, in State House, Abuja, and lamented that activities of bandits had forced many to abandon their farms and homes. The state of insecurity in the country has also engaged the attention of the National Assembly as the Senate expressed support for community policing and resolved to formally engage the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Mohammed Adamu, over the rising wave of insecurity of lives and property across the Federation. The House of Representatives also decried the spate of insecurity in the country, describing it as alarming. A statement by the president's media advisor, Mr. Femi Adesina, quoted the president as saying he was surprised by the level of criminal activities in the north and other parts of the country in recent times. He acknowledged that the onslaught of the bandits had affected agricultural output in some parts of the country despite the favorable weather for farming, noting that many farmers were attacked, forcing others to stay away from their farms for safety. Advising Nigerians to take interest in agriculture, Buhari said the degree of poverty ravaging the country would be significantly controlled if the nation could diversify into agriculture as against the current heavy reliance on oil. According to him, the discovery of oil and gas reserves in Chad Basin, Benue through and Bida, as well as some parts of Bauchi and Gombe, will help in boosting current efforts to strengthen the Nigerian economy. He also urged Niger Delta leaders to cancel unscrupulous elements in the region blowing up pipelines, which culminates in spillages affecting farming and farmlands, noting that the loss has always been collective, sometimes turning hard-working farmers to victims. Members of the delegation thanked the president for his intervention in some areas in the state, especially infrastructure, security, and appointment of indigenes of the state into key positions. Their spokesman and former governor of the state, Dr. Aliyu Babangida, said activities of bandits had rendered many homeless while others could no longer go to the farms. He thanked the president for ordering area protection by the military. He also sought the president's intervention to ensure the completion of some federal road projects such as the Mokwa Beningwari Kaduna Road, Kotongura Road, and for more attention on the Minna Airport to complement access to the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). In his remarks, the Esu Nupe Alhaji Yaya Abubakar assured the Buhari administration of continuous support and prayed for God to give him strength and wisdom to govern the country. Also, while debating the insecurity in the country, the Senate threw its weight behind community policing and resolved to hold talks with Adamu over the rising wave of insecurity of lives and property nationwide. Already, an invitation has been extended to the IG to brief the Senate on the efforts made so far to address the escalating cases of insecurity in the country. The President of the Senate, Dr. Ahmad Lawal, said the National Assembly would vigorously pursue the implementation of community policing as a way of tackling the growing spate of killings and kidnappings in Nigeria. He said as part of measures to reform the country's security architecture, the legislative would engage the executive on the need for the immediate implementation of the recently launched National Security Strategy (NSS). He said there's an urgent need for paradigm shift and reform of the architecture and structure of our security systems. Equally important is the citizen participation and collaboration of providing security. In this regard, the Senate will engage the executive arm of government to discuss the implementation of the recently launched National Security Strategy (NSS) 2019. For a long time, major stakeholders in the security of our nation and police authorities appear to achieve consensus on the necessity of introduction of community policing in the country. He explained that the security situation had deteriorated, leading to the attendant loss of lives that's unacceptable to the National Assembly. We need to secure the lives and property of our citizens as enshrined in our constitution. We all are witnesses to how our economy is also affected by the inclement security situation. Therefore, we need to speedily seek for solutions to fix the security problem bedeviling our dear country, he added. Ahmad, while decrying what he described as the high level of inefficiency in the power sector, said the National Assembly would prioritize reforms in power, agricultural and solid mineral sectors to boost efficiency and enable diversification of the economy. It is an incontrovertible that incontrovertible fact that the power sector cannot function optimally and thrive under the current circumstances. The anticipated outcome of improvements in effectiveness and efficiency of the privatization process has not been achieved and doesn't look feasible, he explained. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) lawmakers in the House have decried the deteriorating security situation and impending genocide in Mangu Boko's communities. The lawmakers, while addressing a press conference yesterday in Abuja, decried the recent attacks on the Mangu Boko's communities in Plateau State that claimed about 26 lives within 2 weeks. Honorable Solomon Bulus Maren lamented that there was no sign that government was willing to perform its constitutional duty of protecting the lives and property of the people or arrest the prosecute those behind the killings. It traced the current crisis to October 1st, 2019, when two citizens of Mangu Bokos, Lawrence Duna and Godfrey Shikama, carpenters working with humanitarian non-governmental organization in Borno State, building homes for displaced persons, were abducted and executed. The lawmaker also lamented the attack on January 8, 2020 on Kuten village of Kombo district, Plateau State, which claimed 12 lives, adding that today those arrested in connection with the killings have not been prosecuted. He cited other attacks on the people, including that of 26 January 2020 on Quarters, Mans, Sambo Baki, Murish, Lukundu, Pilad, and Mbre Inshallah, which claimed 16 lives while many buildings were burnt. The lawmaker said those who escaped from those villages were taking refuge in Bokos without food, water, and adequate sanitation to cater for such population. He said government seems not only complacent but to be condoning these hoodlums and probably protecting them by dealing with the issues with kid gloves, because no single prosecution of those arrested over the years, no categorical statement and policy or to fight this menace to the finish. Even when killers Esme were designated and referred as most dangerous terrorist gang in the world, our government didn't classify them as such. One can easily conclude that genocide has been declared on my people as indeed Plateau State. So guys, you've heard it all, and I'm surprised that the president said he's surprised at the rate of insecurity in Nigeria, even in Nigeria as a whole. And this is the man who is saying he has already defeated all of those things. He has defeated the Boko people here and there. And all of them are talking now. And I want Femi Adesina to come and address this issue, to address the issue of the president saying that he's really surprised. The same Adesina that came on national TV not quite long, talking about those who are talking against the president, who was asking the president to change his service chiefs, this and that. They don't know anything. That Nigerians should be grateful that things are better now compared to 2015 when they came in. And everybody, a lot of people from different quarters came on him. And the next thing, I think the only person he could really bounce on is Apostle John C. Suleiman. The next thing, he mocks him and called him a fake pastor. Every other person who has come out to condemn that statement that he made, it was only Johnson Suleiman that he really pounced on. But that being said, everybody is coming out to say the same thing. And the president, we said they have defeated Boko people. They have, in the area of security, they've done more. And now they are saying if the security is not well handled, it's going to affect the economy, which is really affecting. They will tell you, go to the farms, go and do agriculture, go into go and do agriculture or whatever. At the end of the day, people are not safe. They will tell you things are okay. They've closed border. They've done this and that. Farmers are happy. In what way? In what ways? What ways are they happy? Some farmers are commending as farmers are living in surplus. Can we see all of those in reality? Now they are coming out to say they are surprised. Everybody, even the Senate, they are saying the same thing. The security, the state of security in this country is deteriorating. It's already a failed one. Already a failed one. Femi Adesina should answer to these questions. Of course, when it comes now, we will still be saying one or two things, twisting the whole thing, twisting everything. And just like Fani Kayode said, that the government, whether the president, they know about all of these things. And that's one of the lawmakers is saying, that the people who have been committing these atrocities, they've not been held responsible. They've not been brought to book. And it's like the government is looking at the other side. So what do you say to that? What do you say to that? How can we justify that? Up till now, these incidents have been happening over and over again. People who are perpetrating this evil, they've not been arrested. They've not been brought to book. Then you say you are fighting insecurity. You are fighting this and this and that. It's not clear to them if this man is not going to play everything to the gallery, see everything, or just sing ordinary rhetoric, not taking actions. The Senate president, all of them, they know what is happening. They know what is happening. You can't even hide it again. Lai Mohammed will tell you that they have defeated these Boko people a long time. That was the statement he made now. And they've already told Nigerians that don't even expect good government or good governance in the next 4 years. So guys, let's hear your own take concerning what even Buhari himself is saying. Saying, I am surprised at the level of insecurity. You are surprised. What have you done? The ones that have been captured, the ones that have been apprehended, the next thing they will come and tell us that they have been forgiven. You take them back again into army, recruit them back. The S-men doing all manner of things, committing all manner of atrocities. You don't do anything about them. And that is why they are gathering strength day in, day out to do more, because nothing will happen to them. And just like this lawmaker said, that the incident that happened even in Plateau the other time, that those who committed all those crimes, atrocities, they've not been held responsible. They've not been brought to book. Even as what is it called? The S-men that have been designated and referred to as the most dangerous terrorist gang in the world. The government, he said the government didn't classify them as such. The government is not seeing them as such. But when it comes to IPOP, the next thing, they will just prescribe them. Who is deceiving who? Everybody knows the antecedent of IPOP. And they know the antecedent. Everybody still knows the antecedent of this Fulani S-men. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who are you deceiving? It's like, we've exposed ourselves to the whole world. The whole world is seeing, but the government is just deceiving itself, trying to patch up, trying to defend itself. It's evident for everyone to see. So guys, let's hear your take concerning this. Leave your comments below and let's learn from you. Thank you.